CNBC-TV18 Weekender.
Tell me about the regional cinema as well, because that is something where we get more accolades, more awards coming in. Is it again being made to earn money, to earn awards, or is it again, you know, the talent which finally is being showcased in that sense?
I think regional cinema is doing better because there is
in sense of storytelling, or
maybe a little more than the pan-Indian cinema. See what happens when you're trying to make a film for pan-India, as our mainstream cinema has been doing. You try and please everybody. You really have to find the lowest common denominator. And in that you're double guessing things, and very often it doesn't work. When you're making a regional film, Marathi film or a Bengali film, your audience is limited. You know, so you're still trying to please people, but you're trying to please a lesser number of people, you know.
I was reading somewhere you're a big fan of gangster movies.
I love gangster movies.
What drives you into that?
I don't know.
Or what excites you there?
It's all the Hollywood genre, you know. I love Hollywood musicals, Singing in the Rain and that kind of film, you know, Bandwagon. I love them. And I would really like to make one of them, you know, one day, maybe. Okay,
let's talk about the city divide now. You were born and brought up in Delhi, and then you moved into Mumbai. You know, it's quite a divide to start with. How has that been coming to Mumbai?
It was a trauma when I first, because I was in Delhi for 25 years. Then I went to study at FTII, and then I came to Bombay. It was Bombay in 1988.
Yes.
For some of us, it still is. And it was a cultural shock, you know. And I can't describe how, why, because it's still India, it's the same country, same language, and still it just hits you. Because compared to Bombay, Delhi is a small city, you know, it's a town. Everything was so fast and people are always running, and I'm saying, come on, relax, chill, you know, take a walk, don't run.
And then the city soaks you in, you start loving Mumbai.
You start loving it. It took me 6 months. It took me 6 months to understand the vitality of the city. I love this city. And I can't live anywhere else.
So when it comes to acting, directing and writing, which is your first love?
Directing, of course. So whatever I've done in my life has been directed towards this one thing, you know, that I want to make films. But to make a film, you need money. And even if you need just 1.5 crore, or even if you need 80 lakhs, it's a lot of money still, you know. And that becomes a struggle. But
when I said that the industry is getting more structured, would you say that the funding, startups, all of that is getting streamlined as well, or not yet?
It's the same thing, Manisha.
Nothing much changes.
Nothing changes. You know, exactly 12 years back when the studios were coming in, we thought, okay, now things will change. Nothing changed. Then you think, okay, digital platforms are coming. Now things will change. Nothing. Because they want to repeat the same success formula. They come here and they want to do what is being done. And they know even less. So I put my faith in that individual producer. I
don't know, you would know this better, but we moved on from a story to a hit movie to reviews to the 100 crores and the 5 crores of the money that the movie makes. So there's a lot of monies that we talk once a movie comes out. How would you relate to that?
I would go to Delhi and my mother would say, so such and such film is made. What do you care? What do you care? How does it matter to you? But again, it's nothing new. Now they're saying 100 crores. 20 years back, they would say Silver Jubilee. It's the same thing, you know. Nothing has changed.
So what drives you then? What keeps you in this space?
This is what I want to do. So there's nothing which will stop me. 2 days back, I came across this very beautiful quote from Zen, saying the obstacle is the path. So it's not that you have to go beyond the obstacle to go to the path. This is the path, you know. And if you accept that, then there is no stopping. This is all I know. This is all I want to do. This is my joy. So if I'm not allowed to make a film, nobody can stop me from writing. Nobody can stop me from thinking about my film. You won't see it, but I can see it. You know?
Let's talk about theatre as well. Do you think days there have changed? Because we did see a downtrend in theatre, but now yet again with the clubs, with the theatre thing.
I know. There's a huge demand for live entertainment. And that's happened in the last 10 years. I don't know how, because it's strange, you know. Suddenly, we are being invited to smaller cities, to Lucknow, to Dehradun, to Ranchi, with an English play, with a Shakespeare play. So this is quite strange. And you see the demand for stand-up comedy, for example.
Yes.
It was non-existent 10 years back. And now people are going out paying 1,200 rupees, 1,500 rupees to watch a show. So there is a huge demand there of people saying, I want to be entertained. I need to be entertained. Which sounds a little crazy to me. Why would you spend 1,500 rupees to be entertained? Why don't you read a book, stay at home? You know, but I'm not complaining. I'm glad people come.
CNBC-TV18 Weekender.